Wagwan. In this video, I'll be doing some facial reconstruction on this skull while I talk about Psych. Psych is unique in the fact that it has a lot of Halloween themed episodes. I don't think any other crime dramedy on television does as many horror spooky themed episodes like Psych. I mean, if you're into aliens and UFOs, there's an episode for that. If you are into spooky ghost stuff, there's literally an episode named that. If you can't decide between vampires and werewolves,
werewolf. Yes!
There are individual episodes for both of those. And I'm not even exaggerating. Psych had over 10 episodes dedicated to horror, spooky, whatever type, scary genre you want to label it. And the show only ran for 8 seasons and 2 movies. For right now. There might be more in the future. But the show only ran for 8 seasons, and yet it had over 10 episodes dedicated to horror and spooky stuff. Most shows usually have like one spooky Halloween theme episode every year, if that. The creators seem to genuinely enjoy making horror themed episodes. Psych takes on horror the same way they do other genres. A lot of jokes and references to iconic pop culture events, movies, and also people. Throughout the series, we're given episodes like Tuesday the 17th, which makes a nod to the Friday the 13th franchise. The Tuesday the 17th episode is really an episode that gives you more than you expected, because you go in watching an episode and you're thinking, oh, this is just gonna be like Friday the 13th, so they have a Jason character after them and it's just gonna be simply on the surface, but instead it's like a double layer and there's something going on that Sean doesn't know, but the rest of the characters, except for Jules, know something that's going on. And we're in Sean's perspective because we don't know what they know. They did something similar to the Here's Lassie episode, taking inspiration from Stanley Kubrick's The Shining, Ghostbusters, as well as Rosemary's Baby. I for one wanted the Here's Lassie episode to be like one of the special episodes similar to the musical episode, where it's a bit drawn out and made to be almost like a movie, but not exactly pulling out all the punches like a full movie production. But they didn't. It's just a regular episode, but it kind of feels like a mini movie in a way. I'm one of those people who don't really like extremely scary TV shows or movies. Yeah, I'm not in for the constant jump scares and all of that, because I don't want to get into bed and can't sleep that night. So I feel like Psych is a happy medium between all of that. You get a little bit of spookiness, but it's not extremely scary and frightening that for the next week you're gonna be up. If you're too chicken to watch The Exorcist, there's even an episode that's very similar to The Exorcist. There's an exorcism, but I'm not going to spoil the episode any further. Another episode that a lot of fans put on the spooky must-see episode list for Psych is the Lassie Jerky episode. And I don't necessarily believe that the Lassie Jerky episode should be on a spooky or Halloween list, because technically it's not really spooky, or it doesn't try to be spooky necessarily. I mean, it is based in the found footage realm. And the episode makes a lot of references to the Blair Witch Project, both stylistically as well as through the characters. But I don't necessarily see it as spooky, but I guess I can understand why they put it in that category, but it's not a spooky episode. I mean, unless you're afraid of Bigfoot. Funnily enough, a lot of Psych fans might say that their least favorite episode of Psych happens to be one of the horror episodes, Nightmare on State Street. Not because the episode was particularly worse than any of the other episodes. It just felt like it was misplaced. Like it didn't belong in the final season. A lot of fans wanted more fan service, with this being the last time that they'll get to see their favorite characters together. Psych overall have so many varieties of episodes to pick from, so that any time of the year you can sit down, watch an episode, and feel like, yeah, this is perfect for this time of year. But Halloween is truly where Psych shines. So sit down, grab a pineapple, and enjoy this Halloween season with Psych. Because it's Halloween, I have a lot of these little skulls lying around, and I wanted to see what their faces would look like with skin. So I decided that I would reconstruct their faces, or at least one of their faces, for this video. A lot of people probably hopped off of the video before getting to this part, but hopefully you at least skipped to this part. But I wanted to talk about Psych while I make a face for the skull, and if you stuck around this long to see the final product, to see the final result of what these skulls look like, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I hope you decide to stick around and watch some of my other videos, but if not, thank you. Leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whichever one floats your boat.
It's a celebration of new beginnings and of life.
It's over now.